Hi folks, Trisha Curtis, CEO of PetroNerds and host of the PetroNerds podcast. I am in London. I'm about ready to head back stateside. There's a few big takeaways that I had from being here, and I would say that, we are seeing significant pressure, obviously, on oil prices. We had the Russian price cap and regulations put in place on Monday. It is only Wednesday now, so it's only been a couple days of that, but we're seeing a lot of weakness on WTI and Brent, and a lot of pressures. Brent is under $80 a barrel, so significant stuff going on there. A lot of that is weighted on uncertainty around China and significant recession risk. I think the market may have become a little complacent with regards to recession. I say risk in quotations. It's not really risk. We know we're heading into recession. The question is where, how deep, how long, etc. I would say that, from meetings and stuff here in London, I really think that the depth of sort of recession risk is not probably fully appreciated. However, that being said, if you're talking to taxi drivers in London, they will absolutely say that January it's going to hit. The spending, the inflation, the sort of the buzz and the Christmas craziness is really, really serious. When I was in Oxford and here in London, everybody is sort of out and about spending a lot of money. And taxi drivers tell me that this is the best year they've had in 20 years. Now, part of that's because they've lost over 3,000 drivers. And so those that are driving now are exceptionally busy. We see similar things in the US, obviously, with labor shortages. But I think it's really important to point out how folks are feeling. And so everybody's sort of spending now, and there's an overwhelming sense that come January, the reality of very high bills and really high payments and just inflation is going to set in. So I think we see that in the US. But with that, I hope you guys have listened to the latest podcast. The reviews have been phenomenal. I'm getting reviews on Twitter that are really great for the Energy and Security podcast, the latest episode that has dropped. The episode with John Constable, which is a gentleman that's here in England, Dr. John Constable, who does a lot of work on renewables and understanding the conversion of solar and wind and what that means to actually convert it into energy and turn your lights on and what that means. We had a very deep dive conversation at Liberty Energy's offices in Denver before I left. Those two podcasts, part 1 and 2, will be dropping shortly. So talk to you soon, folks. Bye.